well, you know what? This house, I'll give you $50,000 for it. And you're going to say, oh, great, I don't want to deal with it. When the real value in this crappy condition is about $100,000. Needs about 50 to 60 grand in work and can go between 200 and 210 at what's called the after repair value. Hi, this is Todd Ruckel, team lead for the Ruckel team and the director of relocation and business development for Keller Williams. I'm here today to discuss something called wholesaling. And this is a practice. There are some investors and some other folks that try to get rock bottom prices from people that are highly motivated or possibly the weakest part of their life. So I'm going to go over today what a wholesale deal is and why it's best to list with the Ruckel team and why a realtor is your best bet to get you more money for the house. Now let's take a look at this home. This home is an estate sale, and I would like to go through it and show you what's wrong with the home and why people feel that no one will want to buy it. When the trick is, there's tons of people who buy it for the actual market price. So let's take a look. Come on in. As you can see, this is a complete gut. It needs everything from the outside. From siding, you got flaky paint, you got crooked decks, you've got everything possibly going wrong with this home. Busted up old trees, whole yards have to be cleaned up. Now the after repair value on this home, just to be clear, is over $200,000. All right, so it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. So how it works? Let's go in, and I'll explain in each room. So we're inside the home, and as you can see, it's completely dated. I mean, it's got funky stuff on the walls, and I can't even explain the smell I'm smelling right now. It smells like mold and excrement and some other things. So again, people think, oh no one will ever want to buy this house. It has to go to an investor, which isn't true. All right, so you come in here, you got a living room. Looks like some type of fireplace is over here. We would have to check into that. And oh, we have such a lovely kitchen from 1962. The floor is a little warped. You've got drop ceiling all over the place, which is completely outdated. You've got water. If you look at the floor, you've got some water marks here. So that tells me maybe there's some moisture might be coming up the foundation. Look over here. You've got the heater, and wow, it's definitely needs some work. We do have a very small electric box here. It looks like it might have been updated. Unfortunately, it looks like 1990. A box is usually bigger than this. As you can see, the kitchen's completely and utterly falling apart. Along with, if we come over this way, look at the walls. The walls are actually warping. And there's something going on with the ceiling here. You can obviously see it needs a new roof. Looks like some of the windows are broken. They all need to be replaced. They're all outdated. Back here, this looks like some type of addition with plywood walls, paneled walls that are definitely still warping, and then there's a half bath back here that needs to be completely and utterly redone. Now, a lot of people inherit these homes, or maybe a family member has to go and live in assisted living, and this is what they get, and people are left to handle this, and they just said, I don't want to deal with it. So they get someone called a wholesaler, and what they do is they're going to say, well, you know what? This house, I'll give you $50,000 for it. And you're going to say, oh, great, I don't want to deal with it. When the real value in this crappy condition is about $100,000. Needs about 50 to 60 grand in work and can go between 200 and 210 at what's called the after repair value. So in the end, what a wholesaler is truly doing is they're going to tell you, you don't want to deal with a realtor. They're going to charge you commissions and all that stuff, and I'm just going to give you cash. Well, a realtor is going to get you $100,000 for this, or maybe even a little bit more with different lending products, because a first-time homebuyer could buy this home with a specific lending product. However, let's just say it's $100,000 and they're offering you $50,000. What they're going to do is they're going to assign that contract to somebody that's going to pay the actual value, which is $100,000. So when you're sitting at the table, you're going to make, well, you're going to have to pay transfer tax. You're going to make, let's say it's $50,000, you're going to make $49,000 on this house. The wholesaler is going to make $50,000 on this house. And again, if you inherited it or there's a loved one going into an assisted living, they need every penny so they can stay there as long as you can. And if you can't see the net, after I sell it or my team sells it, you're walking away with $92,000. So let's say 92 or 48. Which would you want? So let's take a look a little bit further along. Take that out. I know what I'm saying. So we're back in this area here, and if you can see, this is a very nice home, and I want to also walk outside. Now, also part of the home is it comes with a garage. And you can see it has an extension back here. It's got a nice big yard. This isn't going to change. So this is perfect for first-time home buyer to buy this home. It just needs to be fixed. So you got to ask yourself, do you want to make the most amount of money in the shortest amount of time? Because we can sell this and have it closed in less than 15 days, maybe even 10. It all depends on the title work coming back. Ironically, the same is needed for the wholesale. Now, you could also have an investor come in here and say, I'll give you cash for this. And that's another option. But there's one major difference. Both the wholesaler and the investor do not have to tell you what the home is worth. Because only a realtor and appraiser is allowed to give you that value on this home. And one is a range, a realtor is a range value, an appraiser is an actual value. And ironically, if it's an estate, it's not required by Delaware law for them to provide that to you. So the Ruckel team, along with Keller Williams, would like, got that. Sorry, yeah. Here, the Ruckel team and Keller Williams is doing this as a public service announcement. We're here to protect the public. We want to make sure that you are getting that money instead of somebody else that's a wholesaler or an investor who really doesn't have your best interest at heart. They have their own. We are here for you, and we will always protect your interest and give you satisfaction and a win-win-win situation for you and the person who will ultimately purchase this home. So again, give us a call at the Ruckel team or go to theruckelteam.com and give us a call. We are here to help you, and I will sell any house, any condition. We will get the most amount market value for your home in less than 30 days. So what do you want? 30 days, get $48,000 on a house like this, or get $92,000 like this? In the end, it's your choice. Have a great day.